Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to yet another exciting community open house. Today is a very, very special day, especially for me, because it is a very, very, close family member whom we are celebrating, whose success we are celebrating today, right? So I welcome each and every one of you to this exciting community open house on Sunday morning, hosted by Transform You Community. The purpose of this meeting is to inspire you to give you hope and to give you a positive light that if someone like Indira can go through this program and transform, then anybody can. So without wasting much time, I just have a couple of requests. If you all can keep your video on, that adds a lot of energy to the meeting. And I'll also ask everybody else to mute. Maybe Manas, can you just mute everybody? And only the co-hosts can unmute themselves. Okay. Thank you, Manas. So without wasting much time, I'll bring up today's coach, Sonika. Over to you, Sonika.
Thank you, Rajiv. Just a minute. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Transform You's open house this week. Today, I'm very delighted to introduce you to Indira Suryavanshi, who's here with us and who's got a remarkable transformative weight loss journey in our program. Indira's inspiring success story is definitely going to be a testament to her dedication, to her hard work, and the guidance she's received from the Transform You community. Without wasting any time, I let her share her incredible journey with us. Welcome, Indira. And can you please introduce yourself and let us know how did you know about the Transform You Communities program?
Right. So a very good morning to all of you. And thank you so much, Sonika, for having me here today. My name is Indira Suryavanshi, and I've been living in Hyderabad for the past 9 years now. So I live here with my husband and my almost going to be a 3-year-old toddler. But most part of my life, I've stayed in Bangalore. I was there for around 14 years. And in the corporate world, I've been for around 10 years now. So, firstly, I'd like to let everyone know that I've had my weight loss journey with the Transform You community, not once, but twice, and both the times my coach was Sonika. And it's very interesting how I got to know about the community in the first place, right? So it was back in 2019, around 4 years ago, and it was my birthday. So I get a call from my cousin brother, and his name is Rajiv. I'm sure all of you already know that he's a coach here in Transform You. But back then he was not a coach. He was a beneficiary in the community, and he had his own weight loss journey, right? So anyway, we speak for a while, and then he asks me, so how's your health? And I'm sure he asked me that question because he saw me all healthy, in all the family pictures and all. So then I end up sharing with him, that I'm not in the best place when it comes to health currently. And I was around 13 kgs overweight. So then he says that, let's do one thing. Let me give you your birthday gift for the year. And the gift would be, to focus on your health issues, to get you back to your ideal weight, and to continue focus on your health and fitness, right? So it is during that time I got introduced to Sonika, and I was told about Transform You community. But I remember I was very hesitant in the beginning to join the program. I was not sure whether I should join or not, or whether I should, do it on my own, go to the gym, eat some healthy food, and reduce on my own. I was not aware about the micronutrients also. So basically, I was not sure. But what changed my thought process was A, my own cousin had a transformation journey, right? And B, I started seeing a lot of other success stories related to weight loss in Transform You community, and not just weight loss, but I think I saw a few posts on people reversing diabetes, women getting rid of PCOD, PCOS, fixing their thyroid issues and things like that. So all these are really big things, right? Because I've seen people be on medication for years together if they have diabetes and things like that. But with the help of a program, they are able to benefit from that. So I felt super motivated. I was inspired by seeing all those stories, and I thought, why not? I should also join, right? So I joined the program. I lost around 12 kgs the first time in the span of 4 months. And then I conceived, I delivered my child. And then again, I lost my postpartum weight for the second time as well. So in a nutshell, my brother was the one who introduced me to Sonika and the Transform You community.
Awesome, awesome, Indira. And Indira, I have a few set of questions for you. So I'm just going to go, because this is, I think, you have taken the program twice. Once, before the baby and once after the baby. Okay. And I'm sure, when you joined the program as a working professional with the hectic schedule the first time, and also as a mother of a toddler when you took up the program the second time, both times I'm very sure that it was not easy on your side. So what were your concerns before joining the program?
Yeah, so my biggest concern was, of course, the weight gain, right? And the root cause for that weight gain was I got into a very sedentary lifestyle. So after pandemic, when work environment changed, that is when work from home started. So going outdoors anyways reduced. The few walks that we would have here and there in office also reduced. So basically, I got into a very sedentary lifestyle and I got into certain eating habits, which I will speak in a minute or so. But along with the weight gain, I had other issues like my knees would pain, my heel started paining. And as such, I was a new parent, right? So I was functioning on very little sleep. So because of being sleep deprived, I had these headaches also. So these were some of the major concerns, but I would really like to take today's opportunity to speak about something that is my eating habit. And my story goes like this. So, after I delivered my child and after a couple of weeks, when I checked my weight, I was 63 kgs. Okay. So, which means I increased from 59 to 63. It was just a 4 kg pregnancy weight gain, which was very decent, right? Even after like 4 to 5 months of my postpartum phase, I was still 63 only. I did not increase any weight, but the problem occurred. And I'll tell you why, when exactly the issue occurred and why I moved from 63 to 71 directly, right? So the issue occurred when I left my mom's place, that is my home. And after that, because of the environment change, or I don't know what it was, my child completely changed his routine. He started staying awake till 3 in the night, till 4 in the night. And, I would have my dinner by 8 p.m. So obviously by the time it's 12:30 in the night, I would start getting hungry again, right? And because of so much change happening, all these routine changes and all, I became very overwhelmed and I started indulging myself in a lot of junk food. So basically, I was stress eating, that too at midnight. I would like finish a packet of biscuit and I would eat all sorts of snacks. And also, now that I think of it, maybe what I could have done is I could have kept a healthy, nutrient dense snack for me during that time, right? But I got so carried away with the fact that there is availability of junk food at home, and I would easily reach out. That was the comfort thing to do, right? So just think about it. It's like 9 months of pregnancy phase, 5 months of postpartum phase, right? So it is like 14 months, 4 kg weight gain. 1 month, 4 kg weight gain. It was like that bad. I think that was the worst phase of my life. I got into like really bad eating habits because I was not able to manage my stress, right? But lessons were learned. I think me and my husband Harish, now we don't even keep any sort of packaged foods and things like that at home. When you open a cupboard, kitchen cupboard, you will see some dry fruits and some salted peanuts and some healthy food like that. We've kept the fancy eating for like outings and when you meet our friends and things like that, right? So yeah, so if I have to summarize this, my major concerns were weight gain, sedentary lifestyle, stress eating, and because of weight gain, I had my knee pain issues, heel pain issues, and headaches. So yeah, these were some of the concerns.
Wonderful. Indira, very quickly, I want to tell you that, this is the second time you're taking the program, postpartum, right? You already knew the diet, the routine, the entire process, I must say. But you still got ahead and, you enrolled again after your baby was born. So what made you join the program the second time?
Yeah. So, the second time, I think I myself proactively reached out to you, Sonika. I remember, it was only because I was in a completely different phase of my life, right? Like you mentioned, the first time I lost weight, I was a completely different person. The second time, I became a mother, right? And a woman's body changes drastically after delivery. There is a lot of internal healing that's required. and I was not aware about what kind of nutrition I should have because I was feeding my child. And at the same time, I wanted to lose weight as well. So I was not aware how to go about it and all of that. So hence I reached out to you because I wanted to lose weight in the right way. I wanted to lose weight in a healthy manner, which works best for me and for my baby also, because he was very dependent on me during that time, right? So that's why I called you. I was like, Sonika, please, aa jaiye mere life mein wapas. I really needed your assistance and your right guidance for me to lose weight. And also I wanted to be disciplined and stay focused, on this weight loss journey, because when you become a new parent, right, you're all over the place. Even to get small things done, it becomes very difficult, right? So imagine losing your entire weight and becoming healthy again. I cannot do it alone, right? So I wanted a coach because I wanted to feel more accountable so that I reach my goals in a more effective way and in a more faster way, right? So that is why I took up the program the second time also.
Great, great, Indra. So, can you talk a little about your experience that you have received in this journey and how you built your experience the two times? It's totally different experience that you have gained in both the journeys and the challenges that you faced during the process.
Right. So I think both the times I had a wonderful experience, but like whenever you start something new, right? Not just the weight loss program, anything new you take up in your life, you will take some days to figure things out and, to get a hang of it, right? So it happened the same with me as well. Initially, I took some time to figure out and all of that. But I think I had a lovely experience both the times because I was under constant guidance by you, right? Any query I had, I would quickly reach out to you and get that sorted. And in fact, I remember the first time I joined the program, it was in the month of October. Imagine in the middle of all these festivals, Diwali, Dasara, and endless festivals, right? But yet I ended up losing 12 kgs in those 4 months. And the reason was because I was connected with you on a daily basis and I was very honest with you. I remember anytime I went off track, I had some Diwali sweets or I went for a wedding function. I was not able to follow the diet. There were so many distractions during those 4 months, but I kept you posted. I told you exactly what I ate and all of that. And you kind of provided those tips and tricks to me, and you brought me back on track. So I had a lovely experience. But, when it comes to managing time, right, managing the entire thing, because I had a toddler at home, right? I was a full-time working person. So the one thing that really helped me was planning a day before. So, I would take my diary and my pen and I would kind of make my notes, like how my meals are going to look like tomorrow, what vegetables I'm going to have, what is the kind of protein that I'm going to eat tomorrow. So this little change that I made in my life, that is jotting down things a day before, really helped me to, stick to the plan and stick to the diet. So yeah, this was my experience and this is how I was able to manage it all.
Wonderful. Indira, I'm sure, see, whenever you go through a weight loss program, घर वाले तो बोलते हैं इतनी पतली क्यों हो रही हो? Why are you getting so slim? Mommy should look like a yummy mommy, little golu they should look, And
Yeah.
how do you manage at home with your people, especially with your parents, and don't go so slim, especially with a nursing baby? How did you establish a good support system at home?
Right. So, I'm aware things like this happen, when you're too slim, there are questions. When you're too healthy, there are questions, right? But luckily, in my case, I was fortunate enough. I mean, luckily I did not come across any such comments. My biggest support system was no doubt my husband, his name is Harish. So he kind of created that environment for me and he created that space for me, due to which I was able to do, what I wanted to do. I was able to achieve my goals because I had that kind of a support, right? And even when it comes to my parents, my in-laws, my siblings, I think all were very supportive when I took up the program both the times. And I think the one time I went home after a long gap, and my mom looks at me and she's like, अभी अभी बस हाँ अभी इससे ज्यादा पतला नहीं होना है इतना अच्छा है अभी अच्छी लग रही हो. So, but that came out of pure love, right? But she's very proud of me that I have always prioritized my health. So I think she's there on the call too. But yeah, when it in my case, I think I got a very good family support for this weight loss program.
Awesome, Indira. Any other benefits you want to talk about, particularly that you have been benefiting, that you
Yeah,
have gone through journey?
right. So I think along with the weight loss, some of the other benefits I got was this surge of energy levels, right? I was very high on my energy levels, and this happened both the times. I still remember like the in the recent weight loss program that I did, it was the third day and the energy kicked in. Okay. And me and my kid were like dancing on item songs in a loud music. We were dancing and my husband walks in and he's like, oh, lagta hai diet calm, it's working on you. So that surge of energy was there, that was definitely a benefit because and when you're a new parent, you really need those energy levels, right? Otherwise you can't survive. Yeah, and also my knee pain went away, my heel pain went away, and after delivery, I was actually having deficiency in iron. So my iron levels really improved with the help of the diet. My vitamin D levels improved, right? So yeah, along with weight loss, I had a lot of other benefits also.
Awesome, Indira. This interview has been really very helpful for people as before pregnancy and also for new moms. And I want one message for all our audience here on this platform from you.
Right. So, the message I want to give everyone is, your efforts in bringing about a change in your own health can be so powerful in somebody else's life, right? So please don't underestimate that fact. If you're someone who is having health issues and, who's tried n number of ways and you're not, and it's not working out for you, then a coach is what you're lacking, I would say. And, so please invest in yourself, take out that time for yourself. When you put in that efforts and when you have your own transformation, right? You immediately have a positive impact on your family members, right? You have a positive impact on your friends, your near and dear ones, and you kind of are serving a purpose in your life by helping others achieve their health goals as well. And I can't even talk about how important health has become in today's generation, right? With so much environmental changes and all, it's a different topic altogether, but it's important for us to take in that extra efforts to take care of our health. And the last thing I want to say here is, though I have already completed my weight loss journey and all of that, but it doesn't end here because there are still a lot of scope of improvements when it comes to my health, right? I have to still correct my circadian rhythm because I was working in the evening shifts for a very long duration of time. So I still have to correct my circadian rhythm. I want to be more regular in strength training. And my body is high in estrogen. So I want to educate myself more on that. I want to learn more about that, why it is and what can I do about it and all of that. So in order for me to do all of this, it's very important that I stick around with like-minded people, right? I really need to be smart here. I need to stick around with a community like this who are there from where I can take some inspiration, and who are there to help me and guide me. After all, growing together is always easier, right? So that's all from my end. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much. What a lovely message to everyone, and especially all the incredible women who put their health on the backseat, after postpartum.
Right.
Remember, self-care isn't selfish at all. It's very, very essential. Our health matters a lot and it sets as an example for your family to follow. So great having you, Indira, this morning with us to share your success story. It's truly inspiring. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Indira and I'm a banking professional based out of Hyderabad. I'm also a proud mother of a 2-year-old son. In my postpartum phase, I gained a lot of weight due to stress eating, so much that I reached 71 kgs. But today, I have turned it all around and have built some good healthy habits. I have lots of energy for myself and for my family too. I look younger than I did when I was in college, and currently I'm at my fittest self after a weight loss of 16 kgs. All thanks to this healthy weight loss program I was a part of. If you are also suffering in silence like I was, please do reach out and don't hesitate. Thanks for watching.
Back to the host. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Wasn't that awesome, folks? If you liked it, there's a reaction button, there's a heart symbol, there's a clap symbol. You can use all of that to express your emotions. If it touched you, inspired you in some way, feel free to give it all away, because the more you give gratitude, the more it comes back. Awesome conversation, Indu. And Indu, I take the liberty because she's my sister. We also have some family members, my Mosi, my sister. Welcome. Thank you. I remember when I took the decision of becoming a coach, everyone was like, "Kya kar raha hai ye ladka?" But 3 years after now, see, it's nice. All right. So please don't leave just yet. We have another very important and interesting segment. Abha will come on stage and share her part of the program. Over to you, Abha.
Hello, everybody. I'm Abha here at EU Coach. I believe I'm audible clearly. Okay, great. Thank you. What a journey Indira has shared. I'm sure this has really kickstart all of our Sunday on a very healthy and good note. I will be sharing my screen now. My screen is visible. Yes? Okay.
Yes, visible. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so today's topic is gut health and obesity. Usually, when it comes to obesity, all of us just tend to navigate towards, okay, I have to lose this particular because my thighs are heavy, my arms are heavy, but nobody really cares about what's going on in our gut. At least I didn't. So, so this particular talk will be concerned about gut health, to really take care of your gut and how, in fact, it affects your mental health as well. So the agenda today would be how your gut health will affect your mental health and what's exactly the connection between the two, and how you can actually use this connection to really, accomplish your weight loss goals and use this to your advantage in a good way. So talking about the gut, all of us must have heard about the microbe, right? So what a microbe is, so technically, so a good healthy human body, whenever we eat food, it navigates through all the stomach, the area, and everywhere. And then, but the small intestine, when it comes to the long small intestine, it is supposed to touch base with all the bacteria that is supposed to be there in every part of the small intestine at small levels. But when that's not available, when that microbe and bacteria is not available, that is when all the issues related to gut, immunity, obesity, etc. really come into picture. And the bacteria, bacteria loves making nutrition. So whatever we eat, bacteria works on it, breaks it into tiny pieces, and then makes nutrition out of it and create that hormones and good energy that we really need. And it really loves diversity. Just giving one particular meal on a daily basis 3 times a day will not really work. There needs to be diversity, color on the plate, diversity in the food groups, so that the bacteria can work with different sort of nutrient making activities and then create its own gut flora. And also, because it creates our gut flora, the healthy one, in a better way, it also directs our metabolism. Whatever we eat, bacteria breaks that down and gives the nutrition. So if we are eating good food, the metabolism will also increase based on the bacteria. So now the brain. So usually we have those late night cravings when you just can't live without that ice cream at 11 p.m. or 11:30, and only then you can sleep. So usually, I used to have a stock in my fridge, and I used to go and I have to have it. I know I won't have it, but it has to be there. What is Zomato is not working. So, but all those habits were there. But see, the late night cravings is usually element, it comes from our gut bacteria, because usually when the good bacteria is unfed, the bad bacteria will take over, and it will send signals to the brain asking for usually processed carbs like ice creams, Maggie, burgers, pizza, etc. I know mental health is a very complex issue, and but some of it can definitely be addressed when we talk about good food and taking really good care of your gut. So if you really make sure that you are developing good bacteria and supporting good bacteria in your gut in a good way, you can take good care of your mental health, and your mood will automatically be good, right? So the idea here is that food should be in your stomach for longer. I'm sure this is a very vast statement that all of us might have heard every now and then, right? But the large intestine needs to have food so that it can process, which adds basically the bulk to the stool, right? Called fiber. So now what's the connection? So our brain is like a fortress, you can't really, nothing can really enter into the brain, but anything that is small, that is very tiny, can do it. So the microbes, the bacteria, and the nutrition, which is broken down into tiny pieces, that can really enter into your brain via the gut, via the signals, the hormones that the bacteria produces after the nutrition breakdown, right? So all that goes to the brain. So if you are eating food that is really not nutrition dense, and basically if there's no nutrition, the bacteria won't have much to break down in the first place, so that's not reaching the brain, and then that's really, really affecting your mental health as well. So this particular connection is very key these days in really taking care of your gut health, mental health, and overall health as well. Now, coming to the fun part, what you can eat. You can use this, really use this for your advantage. You can prebiotics is something that you can use. Prebiotics are something that, like apple cider vinegar, pickles, fermented pickles. Basically, a prebiotic is undigested food. So undigested food is something that your prebiotics don't really have to do anything inside your gut. They are already pre-digested, like yogurt, fermented foods, like pickles, etc. Fiber is also very good. Again, like I've spoken earlier, it's about the good bacteria in your gut. And protein is very important, because again, the breakdown of your nutrition, and each cell requiring each nutrient in a very good and effective way. So basically, you should eat food in total. Summing up, really just go with your gut feeling. Just really listen to your body, listen to your gut, and do something that's really gut friendly. Just listen to your body. Listen, our gut is called the second brain for a reason. We should be, actually, the way we listen to your brain, maybe also try to listen to your gut and stay hydrated. Drinking water is very important. When you drink water, the bulk in your large intestine is getting more water and more hydration, because food really dries up. And lastly, reach out to your coach if you have any concerns or any questions when it comes to this particular topic and area, and the person that invited you in this call. Thank you, and it's never too late to really take care of your health. Thank you. That's all I have.
Excellent sharing by Abha. How many of you felt that you did not even realize how your gut and your brain is connected to each other, right? And while on the front end, it might look very simple. Okay, it is just food, it is just calories, it is just protein. But behind, there are so many irrational decisions being made that you somehow don't have control over. Right? Logically, yeah, we should not be eating certain things. But suddenly at 5 p.m., that inside Bakasur wakes up, right? Mujhe chaat chahiye, mujhe samosa chahiye, right? And for those who wake up a little late, that Bakasur usually wakes up at 11, right, in the night. Mujhe cake do, mujhe ice cream do, right? We have all been guilty of that. So it's just understanding the connection and mastering that connection. And that only comes with guidance, right? So yeah, we kind of come to the end of the community open house. I hope all of you had a good time. We usually run late. Today we are on time, but I'll just take 30 seconds more and make you all aware that the last 2 months of the year is around the corner. This is where usually we all take strong resolutions and we take strong decisions that this year we will do something meaningful with our health, right? So we are running a wonderful 60-day challenge, and this is what it looks like. Is it audible? Yeah, so that's how it's going to be, right? The question is, will your photo be there in that poster for the next year or will it be someone else's? Okay, so with that, we leave you with a happy and inspired Sunday. Please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. If you liked something, if you took away something nice, just drop it there and we'll close the meeting in 1 minute. We'll close the meeting in a minute. Thank you everybody for joining in.